Hey YouTube, it's Shrinking Silly here, and it is April 9th, 2012. I am just about 1 month out, about 3.5 weeks technically, and I had my 1 month follow-up today, and I'm happy to announce that I'm down another 5 pounds. So that's 5 pounds from my last primary doctor appointment, which was just last week. So altogether, from my absolute highest weight, which was actually a while back because I had maintained some weight loss for a little while, almost 2 years. So from my highest weight, I'm actually down 73 pounds as of today. And from my first appointment with my doctor, which was 3 months before surgery, I'm down 34 pounds. So that includes my liquid diet beforehand and my after surgery weight loss. So again, my highest is 73 pounds down, and that's pretty amazing. And then 34 pounds since my my very first doctor's appointment, which was actually November. Yeah, it was November, and my surgery was in March. So I wanted to announce a few things that are really exciting. I'm actually able to go back to the gym starting now, and I'm actually going to start first thing in the morning. If my beeping continues, it's because I just sent out a text message to a bunch of people about my new weight loss. And I forgot to silence the phone, so so yeah, I'll be able to go to the gym as of I can go to the gym as of tonight, but I'm going to start tomorrow, and I'll be returning to work as of May 1st, and so that's just about 2.5, 3 weeks away, which is exciting. I'm not really ready to go back to work, but whatever. I'm physically ready by for sure, and I definitely will be physically ready then. It's just never a happy event to return to work, I think. So over the next few weeks, I'll be cramming the books because I still have not touched my schoolwork. I had a lot of spring and cabin fever last week. I just could not stay in the house, so I just resolved myself to kind of get through the weekend and do what I had to do as a holiday weekend. And happy Easter, everyone. And then I was going to start my my working out as well as my schoolwork tomorrow because I had doctor's appointments today. So there were a couple things that I also wanted to let you guys know about. Some of you who may be looking at surgery, and some things that are really helping me along my way with getting my protein in. Last week, I think I showed everybody that I had this new drink which had Crystal Light and protein in it. This is my new one, and you can see that it's orange. I actually found a Crystal Light, or it might be the Walmart version, I don't know. I just look at the kind, like the flavor, and I try new ones all the time. And I was looking at one that was called, I think it's Orange Early Rise or Orange Early Sunrise or something to that effect. But it's in orange, and it tastes kind of similar to an orange juice, to be honest with you. I was really surprised, and I love orange juice. And although it has too much sugar in it, so I don't drink it these days. But I added the protein to that, and it tastes like an orange Julius. It's really good. I'm about at a point where I have, well, I fill up my container, which is 16 ounces, with the Crystal Light, and then I put a scoop of my protein powder in it. And I'm at a point where I drink about 3 to 4 of those a day. And then I have, I guess, what you would consider mini meals. Like for breakfast this morning, I had the next thing I wanted to tell you about, which was I do Greek yogurt, and I also take a scoop of peanut butter, and I do half a serving of peanut butter, and I microwave that so it melts a little bit, microwave it on low, and then I add my yogurt to it. And with that, because I'm using plain yogurt, you need a little bit of Splenda just to sweeten it up a little bit. I use 1 packet of Splenda, and it's delicious. It's peanut butter yogurt, and it's got all kinds of protein in it, so it's very yummy. Trying to cut out the fat, so I actually just ordered the PB. I think it's called PB powder, but I've heard all about it. Basically, it is peanut butter, but it's a powder, and they've taken out the fat in it. And you can kind of mix it with anything. Apparently, if you mix it with water, it would be like the consistency of a peanut butter. Reviews say that, if you're mixing it with a water or something like that, it's not quite like something that you would want to put on a sandwich per se. And I guess it's, whatever you desire or really like. But my theory is I'm putting it in yogurts and in protein shakes. So I just want the taste of it along with the protein in it. So that should arrive tomorrow. I'm actually really excited about that. It's kind of funny when you get excited about fat-free things. Today I found my first cheddar cheese that's reduced fat. It was very difficult for me to find. I looked at several stores over the weekend. But and I'm talking about the sticks because I really like it to be in like a 1-serving thing. I found a really good one. Well, actually, I shouldn't say it's really good because I haven't tried it yet. At Trader Joe's. I actually find a lot of things at Trader Joe's. I don't shop there regularly, but I try to get out there every 3 to 4 weeks and just, try to see what they have. I got some organic yogurt that has kale and spinach in it today. That's actually a dip, and that's low in fat, reduced calories. I also got some really good looking hummus, and I got what they call guilt-free macaroni and cheese. And the one reason I got that was because it does have a pretty decent amount of protein in it, and they were actually displaying it today, so I could actually taste it. In fact, technically, that was my free lunch I had today because I can really only eat a snack size. So, Trader Joe's is one of those places that's really good if you have, an hour just to kind of walk around and kind of check things out. You'll find some really good things over there. So I talked about the Orange Julius. I also tried something else today. I have not actually physically had one yet. But considering that the Crystal Light and Protein was going so well for me, I bought some kid-size little freezing pop containers and poured a protein shake into those, split it up into 6 servings, and it winds up being a popsicle that's like 24 calories and 4 grams of protein, I think. And you may say to yourself, 24, calories is a lot for a popsicle, and it's a pretty small popsicle, but you got to remember that the protein is in there, and the protein adds calories as well. So that's something that I'm kind of looking forward to, and may have it for dessert later. Let's see. I told you I can go to the gyms. I am, at this point, pretty much on solids. The doctor told me to go ahead and experiment and do what I want to do. I'm on solids, but what I'm doing is eating a lot of semi-solids. So, like for Easter dinner, which is the same thing I had tonight, I just had leftovers of it. I had a piece of fish. I can only eat about an ounce and a half. And then I added 2 stalks of asparagus. It winds up being about a half an ounce. And then a half an ounce of sweet potatoes that are just mashed up. And I love sweet potatoes, so that works out well. And so that's what I had last night and tonight. Besides the things I've already mentioned, those are the things that at this point in time, 3 weeks to 4 weeks out, I can't live without. But besides those, of course, my vitamins and fiber. I add a fiber that I just got from Walmart. Doesn't thicken, doesn't taste like anything at all. I add it to just about every drink I drink because I do have a problem with constipation, and I'm assuming that's going to end as I eat more solid foods. And probably my yogurt and my cottage cheese are the other 2 things that I really can't live without. Lately, I've been not necessarily craving, but I do think about like real foods I would just really like to try. For a while it was fish and asparagus, and I just killed that the last 2 days. Um, and on Saturday, I actually went with a friend to a local pizza place that we've always, we've gone to for a while. They serve really good pizza. And I had literally a quarter of a piece of pizza, and they kept telling me the day after that there was no way it was an actual quarter. But she also ordered an antipasto, and I took pieces of the meat off of that to try to get my protein up for that meal. It probably wasn't the best selection that I could have done on my first eating out experience, to be honest with you, but there just kind of comes a time when you really need to be in the real world again, and that's what I needed to do that day, and pizza just seemed to be calling me. So one of my goals with this journey is not to eat out as much as I used to. I'm one of those people who grabs things on the go because of time limitations and habit, basically. And, preparation is everything with this. So every time I get on the road to go anywhere, even if it's just to go to Walgreens to pick up a prescription, I know that I may get sidetracked, decide to go to some other store or somewhere else. I make sure that I have at least 2 waters with me and a protein shake or 2. And I say 2 because sometimes I'm drinking 1 and I got a backup in case. And I just carry them. In fact, you can see it behind me, that black, I'm pointing the wrong way. The black little cooler there. That's just a cooler I got from work, and it fits, 4 drinks in it very well. And I put an ice pack in there, and it sits in my car. So that's very important. I'm currently not carrying a purse, but if I did, I would have extra vitamins and that sort of thing in there just in case. Once I get to work, back to work, I plan on having a backup of all that in my office, just in case as well. Not my office, my desk. I don't really have an office. That's it. I'm doing very well. I feel good. I look a little tired tonight, I think. But I'm also, for tonight, I'm actually kind of low on my protein. My averages are about high 600s in terms of my calorie intake. 20 grams of 20 grams of fat, about 90 on the protein, and 50 or under 50 on the carbohydrates is what it is. I just try not to go over 50. And that's basically what I'm doing right now. So I'm living on less than 700 calories a day. I walk 3 miles a day, and I don't know how that's going to change over the next couple of weeks because of the gym. I don't know if I'll get in 3-mile walks. I still want to walk and walk outside because I really like the outdoors and this time of the year. I live in an area that gets very, very hot in the summer, so I like to take advantage of this kind of weather that we're having now, which is in the 60s and 70s, while I can. So I'll probably still walk like 2 times a day, at least while I'm not working, and then do my gym routine as well. And then once I get back to work, that may still be 2, but we'll see. And then probably eventually I'll cut down on walks again into the fall, because it'll be so hot that you just don't want to be out there. You'd much rather be on elliptical or something in the gym where it's air conditioned. Although I was released for the gym, I do have to be careful of lifting weights. Right now it's just for toning for the next week. Next month. So it's not anything huge. And I've been told to increase my protein if I do a lot of working out. So in terms of how much working out I can do, I've always been told through the doctors that you can work out until you have pain. If you have pain, you need to stop, type thing. So that's that. I just take it slow and work my way up. But that's it. I don't really have too much more to say. I'm actually really tired, and I have a couple phone calls to make tonight. So thank you for tuning in, everyone, and I hope you had a great Easter, and I'll be back probably next week. Thank you.